Hey guys, okay, so many of you know I am kind of in the process of moving. Actually, by the time that this video goes up, I will be in the moving process. So I just wanted to kind of talk about a couple things that I actually kind of need your help with something. So I would love your input on this subject. So my husband and I move around quite a bit, and we have always kind of went church shopping, to be honest. Like, we've always went around and would see what churches we like to go to and stuff. And like when we were in California, there was a Latin mass that we'd go to, and we loved it. You know, it was a beautiful parish, great community, and I love that, you know, there was a Latin mass. And my husband had never been to Latin mass before that. I've been several times, and I think it's beautiful and just so rich in tradition. It's awesome. And then, like, where we live now, it's pretty traditional as well, but not Latin mass traditional. And it's just like we've always kind of church shopped of what fits our needs as a Catholic family. So it's interesting because a couple years ago I read about one of the popes. I think it was Pope John Paul II, but it might have been Pope Benedict, talking about how you need to try to go to the parish closest to you. That is where you need to kind of help the parishes. So I just wanted to know what your thoughts on this are, because I understand where they're coming from. I think that there's a lot of parishes that have, you know, like an older generation, which is great and fine, but they're not catering to the younger generation. And so the thought process is that if you go to your nearest church, then it should be well balanced, you know, with all different age groups and family sizes and, you know, all of that. And I kind of like that because, you know, if there are dying parishes, there really shouldn't be dying parishes if that's the case. I do feel like we as parishioners need to really be involved in our parish. So if our parish isn't really super involved, there's no youth group, there's nothing for young moms, there, you know, all these different things for the parishioners, I do feel like it is our responsibility to help change the parish, to become the parishes that we need and we desire, you know, because if we are going to parishes away because they have a great youth group or, you know, their Latin mass or whatever it is, then how are we ever going to change the churches that are lacking, in a sense? You know, ultimately all Catholic churches have the Eucharist, which is by far the most important thing of every parish. Is the Holy Eucharist. But I've always looked at parishes that have like perpetual adoration. Do they do Station of the Cross? Do they, you know, have a youth group? Do they, you know, all these things? Those are the parishes that I would drive great lengths to go to. But I'm thinking about it different now. Like, is it my job as a parishioner to get on the parish council and to help change the church from within? You know, if you go to parish councils, it's mainly the older generation, which is great, but we need some young blood in there. We need to help change the church from within. And if we're just going into church on Sunday and leaving and not, you know, getting involved at all, then how are we ever going to change the Catholic Church, you know, make it a better parish? And so that's kind of my thought process right now. Is I feel a little bit like I'm supposed to go to the nearest parish to where we live and kind of help change it from within. Now, I don't know much about this parish at all. In fact, I think it's actually, there's a lot going on in the parish, but they don't have perpetual adoration. So maybe that's what this call is, like, I'm feeling called to do, is to like maybe get on the parish council and try to get perpetual adoration to this parish, you know, like, I don't know. And maybe that's not it at all. Like, I feel like God will tell me as time goes on, but I think we need to get involved and get on the parish council, help change the church for the better, have better catechesis for the kids, have youth programs for the kids so they're in youth group instead of going out and doing drugs and, you know, playing video games all day. Like, I think that I think it's so important that the church fosters the youth and the young families and all of that. As well as the older generation too. I'm not at all excluding them, but I think that it'll never change if we don't get involved and really step into the parish life and become a part of that parishioner, you know, and like really enter into that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I wanna know what do you guys think? Like, I see the wisdom in what the popes were saying on going to the parish closest to you and changing the church from within. But I also know that I wanna get fed and I want to grow and all of that. So I'm just curious to know what you guys have to say about this subject. And like I said, I am moving, so I think I'm just gonna go down to one video a week. I think that's what it's kind of been lately anyway, just with the move and all of that. I've done a couple of videos that I'm editing right now, and we move actually less than a week. So I'm excited and nervous, and we're going to paint the house, and I definitely will vlog it. People have asked me to, and I am excited to share and, you know, all of that. I love decorating and stuff. So anyway, let me know what you think about parishes. Do you guys church shop, and if so, why? And if you don't, then let me know why too. Like, why have you decided to just stay put and just to do it that way? So let me know, write it in the comments, let people know. Also, if you are new here, definitely subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you like this type of discussion video type of thing. So anyway, until next time, I will see you all later. God bless. Bye.